The old weathered cabin creaked under the weight of the impending storm. Rain lashed against the windows, and the wind howled like a banshee, its mournful cries echoing through the desolate woods. Inside, huddled around a flickering lantern, three friends, Emily, Ben, and Jake, shared stories to distract themselves from the growing unease. "Did you hear about the abandoned asylum on Blackwood Mountain?" Emily asked, her voice barely above a whisper. "They say it's haunted by the spirits of patients who died within its walls." Ben scoffed. "Just old wives' tales to scare kids," he said, though a shiver ran down his spine. Jake, ever the skeptic, added, "There's always a logical explanation for these things." Suddenly, the lantern sputtered and died, plunging them into darkness. A cold gust of wind swept through the room, extinguishing the fire in the hearth. An oppressive silence descended, broken only by the pounding rain and the frantic beating of their hearts. Then they heard it, a low guttural growl, emanating from the depths of the house. It grew louder, morphing into a chilling wail that seemed to claw at their very souls. "What was that?" Emily whispered, her voice trembling. Before anyone could answer, a floorboard creaked above them. Heavy footsteps echoed through the empty rooms, drawing closer. The friends huddled together, their eyes wide with terror. The footsteps stopped right above their heads. Then, a terrifying sound, the splintering of wood as something heavy crashed through the ceiling. Dust and debris rained down on them, as a gaping hole opened in the darkness above. A chilling voice, raspy and ancient, echoed through the room. "I have found you," it hissed. The friends scrambled back, their screams swallowed by the storm. They could feel its presence, a malevolent entity, its essence seeping into their minds, filling them with an indescribable dread. The entity descended, its form shifting and swirling in the shadows. It was a creature of pure darkness, its eyes glowing with an infernal light, its claws, long and sharp, dripped with an unholy ichor. One by one, it snatched the friends, their screams echoing through the night. The entity feasted on their fear, their terror fueling its power. It ripped and tore, leaving behind a scene of unimaginable horror. The storm raged on, the entity's laughter mingling with the wind's howls. The cabin, once a refuge, now stood as a macabre monument to the entity's insatiable hunger. And as the sun finally broke through the clouds, casting a pale light on the ravaged scene, the entity vanished, leaving behind only the lingering stench of death and the chilling echo of its soul.